In the northeast corner of the state, California's first congressional district covers areas like Chico, Redding, and Mount Shasta. Since 2012, voters there have elected a Republican, specifically Doug LaMalfa, a fourth-generation rice farmer now running for his sixth term in Congress.
I've lived all my years just within a few miles of where we live right now. And my opposition moved up here from LA to take up residence here to come make a narrative about me being somebody who I'm not.
His opposition is newcomer Max Steiner, an Army combat veteran who did 2 years in Iraq. Steiner grew up in Sacramento, moved around as a diplomat in the Foreign Service, then most recently moved to Chico from Los Angeles. He's running for office for the first time as a self-described moderate Democrat.
January 6th convinced me to, one, register as a Democrat, and two, look at running for Congress. My opponent, LaMalfa, had previously spread lies about the election, and then he voted against certifying, and I thought that was just completely uncalled for.
Congressman LaMalfa joined more than 100 Republicans in voting against certifying the presidential election results in Arizona and Pennsylvania.
Since he is raising this issue, do you believe that the election was stolen?
No, but I think it's always appropriate to be able to ask questions about the way an election would be carried out.
As far as his opponent's concern over what happened at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th last year.
Making a whole campaign about January 6th is kind of like the farce that the January 6th Commission is anyway, because our country, we're actually a republic, not a democracy, wasn't going to topple over what happened that day.
When it comes to policy, Congressman LaMalfa says,
we got to get back to the basics. Store water, grow our crops, harvest timber, manage our forests so we don't burn down another 1 million acres like we did last year in the Dixie Fire and lose our small towns.
Steiner also talked about wildfires. His brother lost his house in the Carr Fire.
We have a changing forest, right? And we're going to have to do aggressive thinning. We're going to have to reintroduce prescribed fire appropriately. And we're going to have to really fund the Forest Service to do both of these things. And a lot of that means restarting the timber industry. We kind of had a pendulum swing from clear cutting to no cutting, and we really need sustainable forest management in the middle.
On water, Steiner says building more dams is the answer.
This is a storage problem. With climate change, we're going to have longer droughts. That means we need to store more water. But with climate change, we're also going to have more rain. That means we have increased flood risk. You don't flood when you have a heavy snowfall in the Sierra, right? You flood when you have heavy snowfall followed by rain. And the only way to prevent flooding is through building dam construction.
Here's what LaMalfa says.
We need to continue to make the effort happen on adding Sites Reservoir out on the west side of the valley so we have additional water storage, possible raise of Shasta Dam. Water storage is so much more critical. If we indeed have less snowpack and more rain, then we have to be able to capture the rain when it happens.
Given the district's recent history of going Republican, Steiner admits this is an uphill battle for him, but
this is a district that Democrats can win. We just need to run a candidate that can win that kind of district. That means running a moderate with a good record, that can convince those independent voters and moderate Republicans that, hey, it's time for a change.
Steiner believes he's the better candidate for the job.
I think I care more. I'm going to fight harder. And, I believe in the principles of America more than my opponent.
Well, I think people know and understand what my track record is on the issues that are important in Northern California.
Lizzie Mitri, KCRA 3 News.
This U.S. House seat is now one of 52 here in California. For the first time, the state lost one seat after the 2020 census data showed population growth slowed in the Golden State.